Let's try just a few more examples to practice when we have to use multiple conversion factors. If each lap in a pool is 100 meters long, how many laps equal 1 mile? Round to the nearest tenth. They also give us a hint that 1 foot is approximately 0.3048 meters. Let's start just the same as we've done on our other problems with a horizontal line. I know that 1 lap is 100 meters, but I don't want to know how many meters. I want to know how many laps in 1 mile. So I need to convert my meters to miles. This conversion factor isn't enough. This will get me to feet, so let's start with that. Let's use this conversion factor and place it into my chart in a way that makes sense. If I put 1 foot on top, it's not going to cancel with the meters. I need to place 0.3048 meters on top and 1 foot on the bottom. By doing this, the meters cancel. Now I need to take feet to a mile, and we do have a conversion factor for that. We know that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So I need to place this conversion factor in my chart in such a way that the feet cancel. So 5,280 feet in 1 mile. The feet cancel. I'm left with miles, which was my goal. And when I multiply across the top and multiply across the bottom, I'm left, let me double check it on a calculator just to be sure, with 1609.34 on the top and 100 on the bottom. And when I do this operation on my calculator, 1609.34 divided by 100, I get 16.1 miles. How many liters of gasoline are needed to fill a 13.2 gallon tank? How many liters of gasoline? In other words, I'm trying to get to liters, but I'm given gallons. Let's start with 13.2 gallons and begin converting. Well, a hint in this problem is that there are about 1.06 quarts per liter. Doesn't tell me anything about gallons, but if I could find a conversion factor that connects gallons to quarts, that would be helpful. So I'm going up to the top. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. How do I place that conversion factor into my chart? Well, I put the 1 gallon on the bottom, and I put 4 quarts on top. This way the gallons cancel, and I have quarts, which is good, but it's not my goal. My goal is liters. So I still need to convert some more. I can use this conversion factor next in my chart to convert the quarts to liters. I'm going to put 1.06 quarts on the bottom. I'm going to put 1 liter on the top. The quarts cancel, and I'm left with liters, which was my goal. How many liters? I'm going to figure out how many liters. 13.2 times 4 gives me 52.8. 1 times 1.06 is 1.06. And when I divide them, 52.8 divided by 1.06, I get 49.8 liters. Scott found a rare comic book on an online auction site priced at 35 Australian dollars. If the exchange rate is 1 US dollar equals 1.09 Australian dollars, find the cost of the comic book in United States dollars. Round to the nearest cent. We're going to start the problem off the same as all the rest of them. We're going to start with what we know. We know that the comic book costs 35 Australian dollars. We also know that 1.09 Australian dollars is the same as 1 US dollar. By placing the conversion factor the way that I did, the Australian dollars cancel, and I'm left with US dollars, which was my goal. Find the cost in US dollars. So if I multiply going across, I get 35. On the bottom, 1.09. When I use my calculator and type 35 divided by 1.09, I get $32.11.